Man, what is this?
Commander, I regret to inform you that Verdansk has fallen.
Yeah,
Containment
looks like they're
protocol has
taking
been
out
initiated.
the downtown area, huh?
3, 2, 1.
You might as well just add a nuke to Verdansk. Like, if you go on a 30 bomb, you just drop a nuke. End the whole game, huh? That should be crazy. Oh, shit. They took down the stadium area. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good idea, though, man. Just taking out downtown and all that because of all the, the height levels of the map. But yeah, man. What's up, guys? You can see I'm playing some Black Ops 2. This was a little bit earlier gameplay, probably like 2 months ago when I was still getting used to keyboard mouse, and I just really want to talk about like just Warzone and how it's really helped Call of Duty a lot, man. I mean, Fortnite really forced Call of Duty to make some moves because Fortnite was just seriously killing it, man. I mean, it's great, man. It's a generational game, Warzone, and it's only been about a year, and man, I mean, it's made lots of noise, man. It's a game that I feel like I can never master. As good as I am at COD, I feel like I can't really, just master Warzone. It's always gonna be different. Battle Royale is always gonna have a different feel every drop, and it's just so random, So that's why I like Warzone, and just the community and just being able to go through the journey of just trying to win a game or just slaying out. You know what I'm saying? So Warzone's been really fun to me. But in this commentary, I just really want to talk about how to pretty much learn keyboard and mouse. If you're someone that's interested in learning how to run keyboard and mouse, me personally, I've been running controller ever since Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt days, and all the way up to like Sega Genesis and beyond that. So I've been a controller player or a user for a very long time, and just recently, I think it was this year, 2021, the early 2021, I just started using keyboard and mouse, and the way I trained myself to do it was pretty simple. I just played a lot of Cold War zombies. Play the zombies because there's no stress. I'm not playing multiplayer. I don't have to really show out or anything like that. So I just play a lot of zombies, just something real simple like a single player game. Just to learn my keybinds. For me personally, I like to drop shot with Z because I have like smaller hands. So instead of using shift to get prone, I like to use Z as my keybind to drop shot. And then what I do is I use pretty much 2, 3, 4 for my kill streaks. What else we do? And on my mouse, I like to use, there's a little button on my right thumb, when you're using the mouse, and I use that button to throw grenades, pretty much my lethal grenades. And for throwing tactical grenades, I'd like to use Q. I probably should use something else, but I'm using Q. And then for mounting, I use pretty much, I think I use C. Actually, no, I use V. Letter V. So when you're getting into FPS games using keyboard mouse, what you want to really do is understand that you have to understand the home row keys, which is A, S, A, S, D, and W, to pretty much just do your movements like strafing, moving forward and backwards. And you got to learn how to use shift because with shift, that's going to help you sprint, in the game. So it's very important you learn that and just try to not look at your keyboard. And it's really easy. I mean, it's just going to take repetition. And I'm going to tell you guys some things about the differences from keyboard, mouse versus controller. Honestly, man, it's very equal, like the way it is, the way it feels. For me, I feel like for controller, I feel like SMGs, shotguns, and just mid-range, close-quarter gunfights. Like SMGs is where I really feel it, and just like AR, raw mid-range gunplay. I feel like on controller it's just so much easier for me to control my rush. Like me rushing, I can be very fluid and I feel very comfortable. Like I feel like I can control it. And just using vehicles in Warzone, I feel like that's where the controller just shines like crazy. And it just feels very comfortable to me because I've been using controller for so long. So the controller is really great for SMG gameplay and just overall like vehicles. Just using vehicles because of the movement and just being able to control it with the analog stick. Like if I'm gonna play a racing game, I'd rather play on a controller because of the analog stick. I used to play Gran Turismo and all that, and the controller, the analog stick was kind of like really meant for just like driving and stuff, like the joystick, because you can control like each of the like every little increment of the curve of just going around a curve if you're driving playing a racing game. But with opposed to a keyboard, it's just like you're pressing a button. That button is good for like strafing, like really fast and stuff, but it doesn't have that like all those all that if you look at the circle of an analog, it's circular, and you look at just the the keys. The keys are just pretty much like pretty much dynamic, not dynamic, but just very static to just go into the left, right, up and down. You know what I'm saying? So, but one thing I will tell you though, being on keyboard and mouse, like the mouse is just super powerful because I can aim without having to move or strafe. I just snap on them. Just being, like that's why snipers are just so raw on keyboard and mouse because of the mouse just being so precise. Like I'm using my whole hand to use my sensitivity and all that. So. Just being able to do flick shots, I just move my hand or my wrist, just flick that wrist onto the other side. It's like I'm playing basketball, So I flick my wrist to the other side. I'm gonna pop on you. I'd like look at that. Well, right there, my aim just sucks. But yeah, man, this is older gameplay. I'm probably gonna try and like get more BO2 gameplay, and the quality is gonna be a lot better. I finally learned how to highlight gameplays through my graphics card. This is actually just some Twitch ripped gameplay. So yeah, man, I just want to really just get on here, talk about that a little bit, and honestly, the Warzone cutscene and all that, I think they could have done a lot more better. Like that's very cheesy. Like that's all you can do. Like that, like a little minute video cutscene. Well, there's a part 2, so we'll see about that. But I'm not very impressed. But if they are gonna flatten out that area downtown, that would be really good. I think that's good for like a lot of people that just like like to rush and all that, because a lot of people camping downtown and it's just cheesy. But I hope you guys enjoyed, man. We'll be back, and yeah, man. GG. Let's get it.
Yes, yes, sir.
What's my ping at? 73 ping.